This is a street I've been freely violated on for 3 years. Here's my house. No sign of police when I need them. But there's my house, just through there, look. Just round the corner from this police car. I sit there being violated by the neighbours. And the council and police don't want to do nothing. I'll tell you why. Because it is them. Because it is them. They don't want to do nothing because it is them. The Jehovah's Witnesses are using the police to try and trap people with criminals in their homes. I was attempted hospital kidnap victim in 2019. Lucky for me to be here to tell you this. But after that home, I moved out of that home because obviously I didn't want to go back because there was an arrangement down there on that road. Exactly like there is this one. It's like they forgot. It's like they've abducted so many people that they've forgotten about it. And they've come back trying me again. So for 3 years I've been trying to get out this street. I'm also being watched by this mental home centre. That looks at my house. It's absolutely disgusting. This is all British mental health services. They're letting people out of mental wards on behalf of the Jehovah's Witnesses. You've got a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses that own businesses. And they're getting old. A lot of them are your bosses. And they're all on a live longer deal. And what they want is hearts, organs, anything that keeps them alive longer. So they stalk people like me, try and arrange kidnaps. I can't believe they come round again. You think for the first time they just fuck off. Since living there, I've nearly had my finger bitten off. I've been cut by Stanley blades. They're constantly waiting outside the fucking house. Constantly swarming outside the front in blacked out windows. And constantly being annoyed from all angles. Above, both sides. Trying to get me to kick off or have a heart attack in my home. Then they can come take what they want off me. Excuse me. But let me tell you, I'm 44. I don't have no plans on dying early. No plans on dying early. I plan on living my life. I have to get out of this country. I don't like being watched all day. It's disgusting. It feels horrible. It's not nice to be watched all day and antagonised with no help. You see, that's why my profile is on there. I'm not getting any help off anybody. They've just left me there. You don't target people and get away with it. Not me, you don't. That's why I'm out here telling people now. So, to everybody in this town, Jehovah's Witnesses, the Jehovah's Witnesses have got a society out here, and I think a lot of them are the army. So they watch you do a lot of dog walking. See a lot of dog walkers. That's because they're communicating with crimes and kidnapping between. If you're wondering why there's so many fucked up times going on these days, why things are a little bit fucked up, because they're taking all the good people out of your world. They're taking all the good people out of your world. And I was nearly one of them. Thank you. I was nearly one of them. I've never done anything to anybody apart from walk around with fresh organs. They'll disguise it up, you know, everywhere. I think people have established what this gang stalking is now. They just ain't established what it's about. These people that go about stalking you, basically they're all joined up with the bosses, the elites. What do they call the elites? I don't think they're very elite. I think they're a load of snatchers. But the setup I'm in, I get ignored as a victim. They'll do the same with a woman. I do the same with a woman. You get a lot of these dog walkers in this town, and they're up to no good. Believe me, they're no good. You're seeing dog walkers everywhere. You're a victim of something. It could be rape, murder, kidnap. This is Ipswich town. I think once they discovered they got away with what they got away with those prostitutes in 2017, all strangled at the neck, left with clean bodies so that the hospital can help to sell to their organs. They were just left there like they were non-touched dummies. You know, nobody ever thought. I wonder why they were just left there, strangled, no cuts on them, no damage to the body, because the hospital would have helped to sell to their organs. And it's the same as these stab victims in this town. Somebody gets stabbed, they get dragged to the hospital, their organs taken out of them, and then sold to some rich Jehovah's Witness with a business. That's what's going on. This is why your world is so fucked up right now. They're taking all the good people out of it. They want all the good people out of it. They don't want crackheads. They don't want tramps. Sorry, if you're a crackhead or tramp. As I've found out, they don't want anybody. They're very fussy. They're very fussy murderers. Also, I think the ignorance that has been put upon me, the neglect, violations, sat back and ignored me. I'm obviously supposed to be dead, left there, but sorry, I won't. Humans are a little bit silly these days. Thank you.
Can you get us here too?
Humans are a little bit silly these days. It's not a very good era, is it? But I'll tell you why we're living in a very silly era. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Smoking a cigarette at the same time as my cycling. Trying to keep fit while smoking. Yeah, Ipswich town. I think once the hospital realised they could get away with the prostitutes, they were probably gang stalked, organ stalked, left, non-complied with, 3 criminals put around them from the courts. And Steve Wright, I don't know, he's probably innocent. I don't think that one man would have done it on his own. Not like the same they did with me on Christmas Day. Christmas Day 2019, they attempted to kidnap me. The hospital and the police between them. The hospital and the police between them tried to kidnap me to the hospital in Ipswich. And the ward was actually the mental ward. And inside that mental ward, where they took me begging for my life Christmas Day, like there was some customer in there waiting for some sort of transplant. Customer service written all over the hospital walls. The customer service written all over the hospital walls. As I was pulled through their doors, I could see these signs and I thought, you know what? Customer service, being kidnapped, asked if I want a better life by the ambulance services, weird questions about my penis. This was 2019. I got out because I told them when they pulled me out the back of the ambulance after taking me from my home that they were seen. I told them that they were seen by somebody I knew across the road. So that kidnap dispute at the hospital ended with me being sent home in a taxi cab. I had no intention of being at the hospital Christmas Day. No intention of it. but I've had since 2019 to try and get over it. Since 2019 to try and get over it. Unfortunately, there's criminals been placed on the street that I live on now. They're not allowing me to get over it. They won't help me. But the whole time the police sit there watching. There may be a lot of people like this now. You gotta watch out for the signs. First sign is that you're not getting any help. Second sign is you're seeing a lot of stalkers. A lot of the same faces. These faces are the same faces that, let me put it, they were the school dorks. They were the school dorks. Basically people all owned by the system come back round when you've gotten on with your life, grown up, got your responsibilities, done everything you can to keep yourself away from people and keep yourself a distance from their business. I'm seeing people and they're saying, well, what about people at work? How do you know I don't work? How do you know I don't work? I don't see any of these people for 10 years or what, but I'll come back and they're doing the same thing. How do you know in that 10 years I didn't have a job? Because they talk rumours. They're all out here watching, talking shit, right from your doorstep. It's the Jehovah's Witnesses. It's the Jehovah's Witnesses. They've got live longer plans and we're the customers. So probably all across England's like this at the moment. They're very desperate. There's a lot of murders going on and these rapes, what they'll be is future organs, obviously. Future organs. They're sending criminals from one ward to manifest in your life. You could be a partner of one of these people that they're throwing out of hospital wards, but their intention is to seed you, breed you for organs for later business. We're talking about billionaires, millionaires. Police are they're more interested in those sort of people. Billionaires and millionaires, because they can pay them off. And they can live better lives too, you see. Everybody's in a better life race. Apart from us poor people, we're content with living the way we are. But Ipswich town, and I'm going to tell you because nobody else will. Nobody else will. I think that's why they're looking for penises. There's not a lot of men left in this town with dick between their legs. They'll all watch problems, they'll all watch incidents, probably stand there and laugh. And I hate to say this, but our nation of people, English people, you do love a little bit of drama. You do love a little bit of drama, don't you? But this is a little bit more than drama. This involves your life. They have predators. The council and the Jehovah's Witnesses, they have predators in houses, not necessarily these ones, already lying dormant, already waiting dormant for you. So that if you're happen to see walking by one person down the street, they can contact an attacker at the end of the street and attack you by the time you get to the end of it. It's all organised. It's all organised. And the less and less help I get, and the more ignorance I get in the situation I am, the more inclined I feel like telling you, and the more I feel inclined about leaving the house that I'm living in at the moment, because for 4 years I've been living there, and it's like they try torturing me there. It's more than disgusting. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but there's a lot of dead young men in this country, and a lot of men don't make it to the age of 50 because somebody, someone, something intervenes in their life and takes their life off them very, very shortly. I've had to watch this for years, stand back, ignore problems, ignore people's traps, until I established my own life on my own. Then obviously when medical advances came in for rich people to get organs, upgrades for their bodies, they start targeting me around my home. Now these Jehovah's Witnesses are the only people now knocking on my door. After this incident in 2019, they're the only people that are knocking on my door, because I'm not letting anybody in my life. I'm not letting anybody in my life, no one. I don't trust their friends. I don't even trust new friends. I don't trust strangers, obviously. The fact of the matter is, the more medical advanced this world becomes, obviously, the more medical advanced that they become on how they keep themselves alive, then the more chaos, the more stabbings, the more rapings you're going to see in this country, because they're desperate and greedy. They're desperate and greedy, and you, me, innocent people, they're looking at us like they're choosing people. They're even fucking choosing people. That's how desperate and fussy they are. They're choosing people. They selected me. It's terrorism, and I want it to stop. This is Royal Wards. Foreign people there. They're not, oh yeah, not bad people. They're nice people. You alright? Nice people. Say hello to them. Yeah, they're foreigners. They're just humans. And the next fucking victims. If you come from a foreign country, because this country has put you in shit, and you come to this country, I welcome you. Because this country is a free-faced bitch. This country is a free-faced bitch. Your friends will bitch you. Your neighbours will bitch you. All because this price tag thing that belongs to you, because of the organ thing, innit? I'm 45. I have no plans on ending my life early. This is the estate that I grew up on. This is White House. The estate has changed quite a lot. You've still got the same people here that are roughly my age, still living with the parents. These are people of the system. These are people that are being kept in place, possibly looked after, kept on drugs, initiated to stalk you, aggravate you, possibly even slit your throat, because this estate that I'm walking on now, several men have been killed on this estate. Several men have been killed. Just last year, sorry, I'm going up the hill. I want to be a drag queen, not a YouTube fucking spectator, do you know what I mean? I don't want to be on this bullshit. Last year, I'd say a very decent person was stabbed on this estate last year. I think what happened was they started an argument with him, and like they do, they don't stop. They keep calling you, trying to intimidate you. I think sometimes they even follow you. That's what they do, they follow you. I had a child follow me all the way up the fucking road the other day, and lucky for him, by God, I didn't stop and punch him in his head, because he wouldn't be here now. Kid wouldn't be here. But the point is, the whole world, particularly the town I live in, are being arranged in such ways from hospital wards for victims. I'm not afraid to tell you. Lucky you found somebody here with some balls, and I can tell you what's going on with society. Jehovah's are obviously linked up with the army. The army are linked up with the royals. The royals are linked up with the hospital ward. Well, they've got hospital wards. What am I talking about? They own hospital wards. The royals own hospital wards. There's only one reason royals own hospital wards, and that is because they want rich people to go in them. That's why. They want rich people in hospital wards. Rich customers. And the only way they can service their customers is by murdering someone, kidnapping someone, suiciding someone like you or me. And take care and God bless. Watch out for dog walkers. Watch out for degenerates, drug addicts. Stay together. Check your windows when you go home at night, because the windows is what they tried with me. And just generally keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't stop for people, strangers especially. Don't trust your friends either. Not today. There's too many people paying for organs. God bless the truth. Nobody's helping me.